looking like two furry kiwi fruit filling the entire frame. Allow me to tell you why you can't find me on Facebook and how I managed to get a lifetime ban. So I'll preface this by going back to 2008, is when I first signed on for Facebook. It's very, very beginning. Back when, up until the day I was permanently removed, banned, I still didn't log on with an email address. I just used a username. That's how early I jumped ship, because I had much success in my old band on MySpace, and so MySpace was looking iffy, so I saw Facebook was popping up and I jumped straight onto it. My name on Facebook was Carcinogenic because that was my stage name, that was my persona, that was to do with the band, that was everything basically. I needed to be carcinogenic on there. And then they sent me a letter saying, we're going to change your name to your legal name and you need to provide us with 100 points of ID. Now, knowing that if I changed from my stage name to my legal name, it would not only confuse the heck out of everyone, but that would also undermine the entire persona I had been building for 10 years. And I took that as a great insult. The reason being is I was on Facebook from the beginning, so they needed my numbers then. I was good enough for the site then, but then they changed their rules and I wasn't good enough for them, even though I'd done nothing wrong and I'd been supportive the whole time. So I took offense to that. They wanted 100 points of ID. So I sent a message, Zuck can suck my nuts. And I sent a picture of my testicles. And now this wasn't a crude dick shot. No. This was zoomed way in, looking like two furry kiwi fruit filling the entire frame. My logic at the time was youthful. Well, if girls can show everything but the slit, then guys must be able to show everything but the dick, right? So this isn't against the law. Unfortunately, their response to my response, it was worded more like a restraining order. It wasn't a restraining order, but it was worded like it, so I've stayed clear ever since. In years to come, I'm glad I didn't give them 100 points of ID because of all the data breaches and everything else that happened, and I was also able to maintain that persona for another 5 or 6 years while I was still performing under that name. So Zuck didn't realise it would have cost me so much more if I just handed over all that data, so he could get fucked for all I care. So that's why I can't be found on Facebook, because they didn't like someone who was playing by their rules to begin with. They changed the rules and I'm like, no, I'm sticking to the original rules, and then they kicked me off. Fine by me. They can keep their rules, they can keep their platform, they can get fucked. There's plenty of other competition out there. Well, I hope this brought you a giggle, because I've been laughing my ass off ever since it happened, and it's still funny to retell the story in my eyes because it's hilarious. Well, have a good day. Rock on.